Patton Sports Videocast is brought to you by Snap Laces. Snap Laces' elite lacing system was designed for world-class athletes. They come in hundreds of color combinations so you can perform well and look great at the same time. Buy a set online today by clicking through the top image on mopattonsports.com. LT360 is a health and weight loss company based in Brentwood, led by Coach Scott Oatsvall and Brent High. They have helped more than 700 clients in the last year get healthy, lose weight, and feel better with an all-natural program and simple approach to exercise and nutrition. LT360 offers free health and wellness seminars each week. For more information, visit their website at lt360.com or call them at 615-312-8244. Taziki's Mediterranean Cafe, Nashville's answer to fast, friendly, healthy comfort food. With a menu featuring assorted grilled meats, fresh veggies, and a dash of inspiration, Taziki's casual dining is perfect for lunch, before a movie, or a dinner featuring laughter and great memories. Originality is our nationality. With 7 Middle Tennessee locations, one of them is near you. Check www.tazikiscafe.com to select your nearest location and next favorite dish. Hey, I want to thank you for joining the Patton Sports Videocast. I'm Maurice Patton, and as you can tell, we're out here at a little track. We're at Harpeth Hall for the Hill Center Invitational. Today they've got the boys running preliminaries and the girls field events going on. On Tuesday they had the girls running preliminaries and the boys field events. Running finals will be on Friday starting at 5 o'clock. So if you like track, this is going to be the place to be. Come on out here and check out some great athletes. It's been some good stuff, and in a few minutes we're going to catch up with Jim Romero, the meet director here and the track coach here at Harpeth Hall. We're also going to get Brian Harrell, the boys track coach over at Stratford. And before we get to those, I want to catch you up on a little softball. Big tournament over at Crockett Park down in Brentwood this weekend, the Raptor Classic being hosted by Ravenwood. I think I mentioned last week that it was last weekend. Got some bad information. Trust me on this one. It's Friday and Saturday, starting at 4 o'clock. They've got 15 teams over there, according to first-year coach Allison Tyree. This is the biggest field they've had for it. So they've got 3 4-team pools. They've got 1 3-team pool. Ravenwood, Waverly, and Page are in that 3-team pool. They've also got Hoover High School coming up here from the Birmingham area, Brentwood, Davidson Academy, Franklin County. Got defending Class AAA state champion Wilson Central, along with Summit, Columbia Academy, Franklin High School. They've got defending Division IIA champion Friendship Christian, along with Independence, Forest, and JP2. So big field, big event. Again, starts at 4 o'clock on Friday. Last games will start at 8:30 on Friday night. They'll start back up at 9 o'clock with pool play, and then they'll go into single elimination beginning at around noon. Championship game set for 6 o'clock Saturday evening. So big softball doings over there. Also, speaking of track, the Sumner County Championships will finish up Thursday over at Hendersonville. They'll have their running finals over there. Had field events on Tuesday. They got pushed back by Monday's rain, but the running finals will be Thursday up at Hendersonville. So again, if you want to get up there and check out some track before you come over here on Friday, be sure and do that. The Tennessee Baseball Coaches Association poll, statewide poll came out earlier, and Siegel for the second week in a row is the #1 team in Class AAA. Summit moves up to #6. Hendersonville's #7 in AAA. In AA, a little bit of a shakeup. Milan slipped into the #1 spot. Christ Presbyterians at #2, Spring Hills at 3, Sycamore at 5, and Greenbrier at #7. And all of these will be up at mopattonsports.com, so be sure and check it out. In Single A, Loretto stays at #2 for the second week. Columbia Academy's at 4, Clarksville Academy's at 6, Forest at 9, and Summertown at 10. A lot of mid-state representation in all of these polls. 2 L's, 1 O. In Division II AA, Brentwood Academy is at #2 again. And in 2A, Ezel Harding falls from 4 to 5, still in the top 5. So a lot of great baseball being played here in Middle Tennessee, as witnessed by the Tennessee Baseball Coaches Association statewide polls. Be sure and check those out. If you want to see who outside the mid-state is in there, we'll have it up at Patton Sports. Be sure and check that out. When we get back, we're going to catch up with Jim Romero from here at Harpeth Hall, talk a little bit about the Hill Center Invitational, and we're going to talk to Stratford boys coach Brian Harrell. Stay with us. John Mayer Builders proudly sponsors Mo Patton Sports Videocast. With over 1,500 homes built in Middle Tennessee, John Mayer Builders knows the importance of families and communities. They have numerous business awards to their credit, proving that John Mayer Builders is built to win. Like them on Facebook. John Mayer Builders, our reputation is building.
Southern Athletic Fields originated in 1996 when Bill Marbett formed a company specializing in baseball and softball field materials. SAF has since grown and now has sales reps to cover over 12 states with products servicing many outdoor sports. Southern Athletic Fields takes great pride in working with our customers to achieve the best athletic field possible. Visit our website at www.southern-athleticfields.com or like them on Facebook. Dirt, you gotta love it.
Great teams have talent. They also have the necessary tools for success. BSN Sports delivers these tools whether your team needs uniforms, apparel, or athletic equipment to achieve greatness. Just like a winning teammate, BSN Sports is there for you. Their unmatched service ensures that you have best-in-class equipment for championship-level performance, plus uniforms and athletic apparel from the best brands in the industry to look your best when hoisting your trophy. The law practice of Allen D. Hall, PLC is grounded in providing exceptional legal services with the utmost trust and integrity. Legal services Allen provides include employment law, confidential investigations, general business law, risk management, and regulatory policy interpretation and drafting. Ultimately, if you need consulting solutions, Allen D. Hall needs to be your choice. Hey, as promised, we're here with Jim Romero, the Harpeth Hall, I want to say the Harpeth Hall girls track coach, but as opposed to what, right?
Exactly.
You know, but Jim Romero, the track coach here at Harpeth Hall and the meet director for the Hill Center Relays, or Hill Center Invitational, I guess.
Yes.
First of all, Jim, this meet has taken on a new form this year. Kind of take me through what the thought process was for what you guys are doing now.
Sure, it definitely has. And basically the thought process was that we wanted to create an environment where we had a true championship meet early on in the season. So for us, that meant finding the 8 best athletes in every sport. And in order to do that, we felt that inviting the top 16 competitors in every event would allow for that to happen. And based on what we've seen so far, I think we're headed in the right direction.
Okay. You're through the first day of the girls' prelims and the boys' field events. You've got boys' prelims and girls' field events going as we speak. The finals, the running finals will be Friday at 5 o'clock. So if you get a chance, get on out here. It's supposed to be great weather this weekend, am I right?
Yes, correct. We've been blessed with the weather this week.
There
so
you go.
That's good.
So you feel like the concept, what you guys, your objective, you feel like you've hit that to this point?
We have. We're actually very happy with where we're at, and hopefully looking forward to a good Friday night. I will say that after this year, we look to make a few more changes that will hopefully open up the meet to even a greater amount of people that will be allowed to be here. We're going to probably change to a 2-day format, which will allow people from Memphis and Knoxville and Chattanooga to come up for the meet.
So you're kind of looking at a Friday, Saturday
Yes,
kind of
sir.
thing then, I
Yes,
guess?
we are.
Okay. That should be interesting.
Yes.
Are we breaking news here?
We are.
A Mo Patton Sports exclusive there. There you go. Hey, now who off your team is going to be active on Friday?
Right now, we've qualified all 3 relays into the Friday night finals. We've qualified 2 of our 800-meter runners in, and we've qualified 3 of our 400-meter runners in. So we're excited to see the competition, see them compete against a very high level of competition.
And that's kind of the hallmark of Harpeth Hall track, is it not? That depth that you talked about, having multiple entrants and multiple events like that?
Yes, we've been very fortunate. That's what we pride ourselves on, is creating an environment here within our program that allows us to go deep in certain events and strong in the relays, which has helped us obviously in the past, make that charge for a state title here in about 6 weeks. So.
And Jordan Lesh.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about her.
Jordan is a not only talented athlete, but she is a worker. One of the best athletes I've ever been around in my 17 years of coaching track when it comes to a work ethic, a dedication, a commitment to her sport, to her events. She just went 39 feet last week at the Scott Hartman Relays, so we're excited about that and to see her progress here in her junior year.
And what will she be running?
Right now, she qualified in the 300 hurdles for Friday night, and she's competing today in the triple jump and the long jump, and then she'll also be in the 100-meter hurdles on Friday night.
Definitely a name to watch out for as we work toward the Division II postseason. Who are some other folks that people need to be familiar with in this green and white?
Sure. We've got off of last year's state run, we have a few girls that helped us last year that are coming back strong. We have Reagan Coleman in the discus, who's done a great job. Again this year, we have Mary Winston Reams in the long jump and in the sprint events. We also have a young freshman, Ellie Smith, who helped us in our 4x8 relay last year. Looks to also run that open 8 this year.
There's always a young freshman over here, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
I mean,
yes.
And when you've got 8th graders that can come and compete
Yes.
varsity, that kind of helps. So they're not necessarily young freshmen when they are freshmen, are they?
That is correct. You couldn't be more right. Yes. The way we have our program set up here, I also am the head coach for the 7th and 8th grade team, so that allows me and my assistants to be around these girls for 2 years before they even get to us at the high school. And it's a good environment, I think, that we've created to allow them to flourish over those 6 years.
And I guess for them, they realize that that possibility is there, so that kind of drives them even at that young age, I would guess.
Yes, exactly. And since I've been here in the 6 years, we've always had 1 or more 8th graders we pull up to make that state run every year. So it's something that they look forward to, and something for some of them, it's a goal of theirs to be part of that team at the end of the year.
And it's obviously worked. The program that Susan Russ built over here hasn't lost a beat since you've come in.
You know, I was very blessed to be able to take over this program for her, and I wanted to do my best to uphold the standard that she created in her tenure here, and hopefully I have, and hopefully I'll be here for a long time because I enjoy this sport and enjoy being part of the school. So.
Who else do you feel like, as folks are coming in on Friday for the finals, are some names that they need to be familiar with?
Sure. I mean, we have, there's going to be some top competitors. Obviously, Brentwood High School and Brentwood Academy are going to bring some girls, both in the mile and the 2 mile. We look like there's going to be a great competition, that 4x8 also, so we're excited about that. Obviously, Tyra Gittins and Parlette will be competing come Friday night, and then we're excited. First time that Diamond Battle's been able to be part of this meet, so we're excited to have her here in the 1 and the 2.
The young lady from Battleground Academy is Miss Battle. That he's Diamond Battle from Battleground Academy.
Yes.
I just made that connection there. That's pretty interesting there. But anyway, hey, Jim, I appreciate it. I know you got things to run off and do as meet director and as coach here at Harpeth Hall. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for your time.
Hey, when we get back, we're going to visit with Brian Harrell, the boys coach over at Stratford. Stay tuned. Taziki's Mediterranean Cafe, Nashville's answer to fast, friendly, healthy comfort food. With a menu featuring assorted grilled meats, fresh veggies, and a dash of inspiration, Taziki's casual dining is perfect for lunch, before a movie, or a dinner featuring laughter and great memories. Originality is our nationality. With 7 Middle Tennessee locations, one of them is near you. Check www.tazikiscafe.com to select your nearest location and next favorite dish. At National Playmakers Academy, developing NPA athletes comes in threes. NPA develops its student athletes' academic, social, and football-specific skills. Next, NPA develops them for better exposure today, recruitment tomorrow, and college education through scholarships for the rest of their lives. We are proud of the outstanding athletes we have developed. We are more proud of the college graduates we have prepared. Work with National Playmakers Academy for developing gifted athletes into productive citizens.
Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers combine the best of bowling, games, food, drink, and fun. For all Middle Tennessee residents, Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers are the ideal destination for family entertainment. The safe, friendly environment is perfect for birthday parties for kids of all ages or business outings for adults who work too hard. Our friendly staff and fun atmosphere will help create those enjoyable memories with your coworkers, friends, and loved ones. Don't forget to sign your kids up for our Kids Bowl Free summer program. Visit us online at strikeandsparebowling.com or come see us in person at any of our nearby Strike and Spare locations in Donaldson, Hendersonville, Hermitage, Murfreesboro, and the Tusculum area for more details. We'll see you soon.
All right, so after being threatened with a starter's pistol, we are here with Stratford boys coach Brian Harrell. And coach, you guys have already had a pretty eventful season, but as we were watching off air here, you've kind of got a young man that you're a little bit concerned with here as we go through the Hill Center prelims. And I wanted to ask you, Corday Simpson went down in the 100 meters. You think he's going to be okay, but At this point, it's mid-April. You know, what is the line between, you know, suck it up and see what you got versus let's play it safe and hold this guy because we got other things to run for?
I always err upon the line of playing it safe. You know, internal injuries like pulled muscles or strains, personally, I can't look inside a person's body and tell what it actually is or how bad it is. So I always err on the side of caution. I talk to him and see what he's feeling like. And if he tells me he's not feeling good, then he probably won't run. But if he says, well, you know, Coach, I think I can, then he's probably still not going to run. Because if you think thinking you can go and knowing you can go are two different things.
So unless he says, I'm good,
then he's good. If he says, I think, then at that point it's a no-go.
Okay.
But I always err on the side of being safe.
And at that point, it's incumbent on the kid to be honest with you then.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. I know that baseball coaches kind of run into that with arms and that kind of thing as well. And again, it being mid-April, I mean, it'd be nice to win this event, but you don't want to win it at the cost of something further down the line. And for a program that's, what, 2 years removed from a state championship.
A few years, yes, sir.
So you certainly got your eyes on that big prize.
That's it.
And with that in mind, just kind of talk about what else you guys have got going on, because we mentioned the name Corey Simmons a lot during football season, and it continues to come up. He's an Austin Peay football signee. He ain't bad out here either.
No, I've had the luxury of having Corey since he was a freshman, and a lot of kids say when he first got there that he was already fast, but in all actuality, it wasn't. I mean, he was really about an 11.8, 11.6 sprinter.
Coach, that's fast.
Yeah, if you're a lineman, you know, or a linebacker or something like that, but not if you're a running back or a skill player. And so my focus for him for the last 4 years has always been his speed, because at the end of the day, with his size being so diminutive, in order for a coach to really take a look at you, you've got to be able to do something outstanding. And so he's a very strong kid. He reps 295. He actually repped 225 last week, I think 9 times for 3 sets. He squats over 400 pounds. So although he's small, my goal when I was trying to make him stronger was to try to keep him lean but make him strong and powerful without losing speed. And it's taken a while, but he's come along this year. Seems
like mission accomplished to some degree.
A little bit. I mean, I did the same thing for a lot of other sprinters. I had Justin Scruggs, who won a national championship this year indoor. Jonathan Shula, who's playing in the CFL now. It's always been my mission to make them faster, stronger, and try to make them just as strong as they can without giving them overly bulky based on their frame.
Okay. And again, this is a track program that's had some success. What do you attribute that to?
I attribute a lot of it to the same thing that I told the kids back in 2011 when they won the first championship, was that you bought into my insanity. You bought into working hard. You bought into lifting weights. You bought into the running. You bought into the things that I asked you to do and the sacrifices I asked you to make. And in order to be successful in life, you have to buy in. You know, no program, I don't care if it's football, track, basketball, lacrosse, golf, baseball. If you don't buy into the things that your coaches are asking you to do, no program is going to be successful. And those kids bought in 2011. They continue to buy in. Some of those guys continue to buy into those same things, which is why they're achieving success now in their life. And then I got these young guys right now, you know, where Corey and Corday and a couple of those guys, Sanders, and even the new guys like Bradley and Trayvon Hatcher, they've all bought in for the last 3 to 4 years into my insanity. And that's what I attribute it to.
Okay. And as you talk about buying into your insanity, one of those things, and it's not insane, but it seems like there is more indoor track involvement at the high school level than there has been. And I know you guys got into that this year as well.
Yes. Something I've always been wanting to get involved into. I dabbled with it with Justin Scruggs back when he was in high school. And I felt like in order to give the kids a leg up, that's the thing that you need to have. You need to have an indoor season where your kids coming in the outdoor can be prepared. And too many times I think coaches, we kind of look past that. We think that only football can have an off season or basketball can have an off season. Well, to be an elite track program, you have to have an indoor season too. And got a few kids to buy into it this year.
Okay. Well, and it certainly paid off for you guys this past weekend. Went down to Memphis for the Houston Invitational.
Yes,
won the sprint medley relay, which isn't an event typically, but y'all ran it down there, the 100, 100, 200, 400.
Yeah.
Ran a 133.35 with Corey Simmons, Daniel Williams, Corday Simpson, and Trayvon Sanders, which is ranked number 8 in the country according to Mile Split. You got to be pretty proud of that.
I am. I'm extremely proud. Like I said, those guys bought into the hard work. There were a lot of guys that didn't get a chance to make the trip for other circumstances, but those guys got by and was like, hey, we're gonna get down there. So when we went, we decided to say, hey, we're not gonna run our 4x4, which I enjoy the 4x4. We're not gonna run the 4x1, but we're gonna focus on the sprint medley, and we're gonna focus on the 4x2. And so I put together an A team that I probably wouldn't get a chance to put together too often,
right?
Because of the way our events are scheduled. And these guys, they ran outstanding time. You know, and something for them to be proud of. I mean, top 10 in the nation in an event, although it's not raced typically in the state of Tennessee as much, except for in relay events, is something that's a proud accomplishment for us.
Now, will you have an opportunity to run that again this year?
Hopefully, we'll get a chance to do it at the formerly named Buster Relays, now Duke Relays. So hopefully, we'll get a chance to do it again. Okay. Our goal is, if 130 is still up, to run faster. We felt like we could have went faster, but we had a bad handoff going from third to fourth exchange. But our goal is to try to improve upon anything that we do. So whatever we do today, our goal is to be better by the next time we do it. And so we got another opportunity at it, and we'll see what happens.
That's great. Mo Patton Sports Videocast is brought to you by Snap Laces. Snap Laces' elite lacing system was designed for world-class athletes. They come in hundreds of color combinations so you can perform well and look great at the same time. Buy a set online today by clicking through the top image on mopattonsports.com. LT360 is a health and weight loss company based in Brentwood, led by Coach Scott Oatsvall and Brent High. They have helped more than 700 clients in the last year get healthy, lose weight, and feel better with an all-natural program and simple approach to exercise and nutrition. LT360 offers free health and wellness seminars each week. For more information, visit their website at lt360.com or call them at 615-312-8244. John Mayer Builders proudly sponsors Mo Patton Sports Videocast. With over 1,500 homes built in Middle Tennessee, John Mayer Builders knows the importance of families and communities. They have numerous business awards to their credit, proving that John Mayer Builders is built to win. Like them on Facebook. John Mayer Builders, our reputation is building. I appreciate Coach Harrell taking a little time to visit with us. Before we duck out, I want to mention our Mo Patton Sports Spring Sport Athletes of the Week. And it's the aforementioned Corey Simmons, Daniel Williams, Corday Simpson, and Trayvon Sanders for that 133.35 sprint medley relay that they ran down at the Houston Invitational. Again, ranked number 8 in the country according to milesplit.com. That's cooking.
That is. That's pretty fast.
Especially for a group that hadn't really done it.
Nah, we were going to do it at Doug Hall's, but they were like, Coach, let's go to Memphis. So I was like, all right, let's go to Memphis. So we figured out how to get to Memphis. And that's one of the things we also try to do is get them exposed to things outside of Nashville. You know, they'll see these guys a lot, but they'll never see the guys in West and East Tennessee that much. So,
well, I hope you got them some barbecue while they were in Memphis.
Now, they're a little bit upset for me. We didn't get any barbecue. We didn't get any barbecue.
I'd have been upset too.
I got barbecue though, but they didn't.
Wow.
Hey.
On that note,
I love them though. I love them.
On that note, we're out. I'm Maurice Patton. We'll see y'all at a track meet real soon. Thanks.